Hey, what's up? I'm the Cartoon-theorist YT. Bendy and the Dark Revival was a fantastic game that managed to take its time to reflect the first game and to explore its second. Also, screw what the creators of the game say. It's a sequel, but one that, much like the first game, leaves many questions unanswered. For example, Audrey takes over Bendy and shows him the end to reset the cycle, but who knows what that looks like now with these new characters around. Also, wouldn't Wilson reset along with the cycle? What's the point of this game, and what's the end? With that said, let's start the show. So, Henry, it's complicated. When we met Henry in one of those prisons, he mentions that he thought of how he could be human if he hasn't eaten in years. Now, the belief by most fans is that Henry was tricked into going into the ink world. However, isn't it interesting that he hasn't realized that this isn't the real studio? Well, Wilson says right before we die, we're going to forget everything. It's also fair to mention Ink Joey says something that should be paid attention to. Joey used an evil machine to create another world, a world made of paper and ink, where he would torment his version of Henry forevermore. His version. This Henry isn't the real one, it's Joey's version. Joey, as ruler of the ink machine, could have been able to control the memories of his creations. That might be why Audrey didn't remember Joey was her father, or that she was made of ink. It also mentions that due to Allison Pendle, he gave Henry his own little angel. Allison says throughout the game to Henry that she believes he's here to stop the ink demon and save this world. However, it always just starts over and over again. This is how he tortures Henry. He gives him the belief that he's the only real one and that this will end. Now down to the end of the game. We see Joey's broken down apartment, and just like with the first game, the door opens, only to reveal the beginning. This time is different though, as we're shown Bendy and Audrey say there was always a choice. This is backed up by if you don't get up at the beginning of the game, it just ends. Audrey chooses not to live in this endless cycle, but to instead make something new of it. Now the question on everyone's mind is this the same one as the ink demon? My answer is no. We see one cardboard box in the studio, and it shows that Bendy's bow tie is yellow. This Bendy's bow tie is red, just like the Bendy she was drawing. This is her own creation, and it's not impossible to make another Bendy. We see Wilson do exactly that as he goes on about how they can create life and send it to the real world. It seems Audrey did exactly that. We finally see the ink machine packed up in a van for the Jet Corporation. The third game might be about Audrey fighting for control of the ink machine, and based on the ending, might having to fight creatures of the ink machine in both the ink world and the world we live in. But let me know what you guys think in the comments down below. Remember to like and subscribe. Follow me on Reddit and Twitter. With that said, stay tuned.